Hey YouTube, Lights on Clary Sage here. This year I actually wanted to share how I built my props for this Christmas light show for 2022. And my plan this year is to have 9 trees, as you see here. I'm going to wrap them with 3 different color strands of lights. I have 2 strands of green, 2 strands of white, 2 strands of red. And that is going to be a total of, let's see, 27 channels of the lightorama. So what I'm going to do is build 9 of these trees. I already have 7 built. I thought I would show you how to make one here live. So I just wanted to explain a little bit what I'm working on, because I did scour YouTube, try and find a video on how to make such a tree, something that'll withstand to the elements. I live here in Chicago area. I want to make sure that it's something that was going to stand up to everything that we have around here with the snow and rain and wind. So I decided to use 3/8 inch rebar, and I found the rebar to use at Tractor Supply Company. These are fence posts, 4 feet long. They come with these little triangles on here. I ended up grinding and banging these off so I could just have a straight piece of rebar. And when I bought these, they were only $1.50. Price has gone up a little bit to about $2.20. So the price of this tree, I used a total of 6 pieces of fencing. So under 12 bucks, I was able to make my own trees. Of course, I'm not a welder. You can see my welds aren't perfect, but they will hold up. I'm going to paint them to make sure that they do not rust, and then I'm going to wrap it with lights, and I'll show you the finished product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off these triangle supports on here. I'm going to clean the edges where I'm going to be welding, and how I'm going to do that, I just put a wire brush on my drill press here. Take the rebar, spin around, clean the paint and the rust off these rebar so I can have a good welding point for the top. And then I'm going to do the same with the pieces that I cut. Now the cross supports are measured about 9 5/8 inches each, which it uses one whole 4-foot length of rebar. And I built this jig here, so you can see it fits into these notches. So what I did is I just laid 3 in the notches, I tack welded it and laid the other 2 up, and it just held it right in the center. And then I made sure they were all out into this jig, and I pressure fit these 9 5/8 inch pieces of rebar in between the legs, and I just welded it up. Now my width is just narrow enough to fit into my attic space where I'm going to store these. You can take any width that you want, any height that you want. You can cut these shorter. This is about the height I'm going to do it. I'm going to wrap the lights just below these cross supports, just so they stay off the ground and I can push them into the ground a little bit. So my goal is to have 9 of these in a row, and it's going to have different effects, and you'll get to see that in my light show in this year. So stand by, and I'm going to show you how this goes. Okay, so I just finished the cross bar support weld. So just to show you how this is going to look, So now you notice everything is out into the jig, and I'm just gonna lift it up out of here, and it kept its form, and I can put it with my others, and I have one more to go. That's number 8. So as you can see, they're all same height. They're all solid with 5 legs. They're gonna lay flat on the ground. They're not gonna have any rock to them, and I hope that they last for years to come. So excited to show you how we wrap it with lights and how we program them to do the special effects with these 9 Christmas trees. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Bye.